Right. Oh, Sandra. Give a wave.
Hello. I am actually working this morning.
So, sorry.
Just going to eat up my tea. It's my cup of tea that went cold when I was working just now.
So, Sandra, you're a little bit more cheerful today. It's a new start to a new week, isn't it? So, yeah. Another day, another vlog. So, if you have been following my little journey over the last couple of months since I was involved in a car accident, I've ended up with a Mazda CX-5 car, and on inspecting, they don't come with a spare wheel, which, in my opinion, is stupid. They come with a tyre inflator and a compound to put into your wheel if you get a puncture. And a lot of cars don't have wheels anymore, and the same with motorhomes and camper vans, and I think it is really, really, really a step backwards not to provide them. Anyway, look what's come today. So I've got my new friend here. So I've got myself a spare wheel. The stupid thing is there is space in the boot for a spare wheel, a jack, and the paraphernalia that goes with it. My suspicion is this isn't going to fit in that slot because it's going to be a pram wheel, what I call a pram wheel, a space saver. So this is a 16-inch wheel that should fit, and my car, I think they're on 17 inches, but it's basically in a situation, and if a tyre shreds or whatever, you can do it. But yeah, just tell me, what do you think about cars that don't come with spare wheels? Do you think it's a bad idea? Good idea? I think it's dangerous. It's a bit like, very much like smart motorways, accidents waiting to happen. I'm going to go and see some friends shortly who run an organisation. I'm not too sure whether they're going to come on video. I'm hoping they do, because they're an amazing couple, and what they do and what they've achieved in in the last couple of decades over the years is really, really remarkable. So I'm going to go and get a coat on, and I'm going to nip down the road and go and see this couple next. So guys, I was just saying, when I was talking about my spare wheel, which these aren't going to have a clue about that, I wanted to go and see some good friends of mine. So I'm joined by Paul, Hazel and Tina from an organisation based in Timpley, Altrincham area, called GForce. And the work that they've done over the decades, it's a long time, isn't it?
25 years.
25.
Yeah.
It's absolutely remarkable for community projects. So I'm going to come off camera, and I'm going to get these guys to introduce themselves and tell us what you do. So Tina, let's start off with you. Tell people who you are.
I'm Tina Huxley, and I'm the project manager for GForce. Now, before COVID, I used to organise the projects. As and we're coming out of COVID and we're moving forward, everything is around food. So we now have 2 community shops as well as a community cafe, and we're serving the food, and we're helping families, we're helping children with packed lunches, we give free meals in the cafe. It's all around food.
And Hazel.
Hi, I'm Hazel Beresford. Before COVID, I used to teach art in the schools and in the doctor's surgery, art on prescription sort of thing. When COVID hit, it was food, and I started with old people, and now feed the homeless. We have about 75 main meals and puddings and desserts, and that's what I do now.
And Paul, explain about yourself.
GForce has been established about 25 years. Tina and I lived in an area called Broomwood, and what we did was just decided that there was quite a few issues that needed addressing, and we were going to do something about it because we cared about where we lived. And 25 years later, here we are, registered charity. We have a community cafe, and as Tina said, we start 2 community groceries. So lots of people in the area where we live have really been affected by poverty and deprivation and stuff like that. So what we try to do is we try to help in any way we can. So we have a community shop, or 2 community shops that open twice a week, and we sell food, probably around about 15 to 20% of its actual cost. And then people can sign up, become a member, come and do the shop, get what they want, and any money they save they can spend in any other area of their life. You know, it might be gas, it might be electricity, it might be putting shoes on the kids' feet, or school equipment, or whatever. It's about just helping people as much as we can. We just care about where we live, we care about the people who live around us, our neighbours, and we want to make a difference. So we've been doing that for 25 years. Incredibly privileged to be able to do what we do. Hazel talked about making meals, 75 meals, home cooked meals every week going to Manchester that we make. We're not funded by that, but we're Christians, and God provides us all that food. So we cook it and we send it out with a group called Don't Walk Past to deliver it to all the homeless. And we're just here to help people where they're at. We're not to give them a handout, but to give people a hand up. And those that are struggling, to try and make them as independent again as they possibly can be. We help young people find jobs, we help families in crisis. We do lots of environmental work, and we work with local authorities and local partners, because we believe working together makes a difference. You can't work on your own, you've got to work with all those other people and all those other people in your community to make a difference, to make our community stronger, better. We just play our part. And over the years, Neil's been a massive help. He was a counsellor for us for a long time. He was a real dedicated supporter of what we did, so it's really great to see him doing so well and really enjoying life and out in the countryside and stuff like that. I think one day we might book a week at his campsite and and enjoy a bit of a break ourselves. So thanks for listening. GForce, charity number 1110-767. Check us out, have a look at our annual report if you're interested, and if you want to get involved with us at any stage, just give us a call or send us an email, and we'll see what we can do together. God bless you.
Absolutely amazing, Paul. Hey, I'm sure Tina's gone. Oh, you're there. Come on in, guys. So she's behind me.
Got the gingerbread man.
So where you live, and I'm being absolutely serious. I've not really gone into these on my vlogs, but I've been a volunteer of some form or another since being 11 or 12. I've always been involved in things. Why don't you go and explore the area you live in and find out if there's a community group like these guys that you can go and donate a little bit of time to, because every organisation is struggling, every charity, every voluntary group are struggling for volunteers, because one day you may need it. Guys, you are all amazing. Tina has come here, Tina. I need to give Tina a big hug on video. Has got some other issues which I won't go into here now and everything. I might talk about it in a future vlog, because we've had a similar thing, a similar journey, which I might explain, because some of you don't know exactly what happened. But Tina is also an inspiration when you're poorly. You're not. You are. I'll explain on a future vlog. Yeah, I'll explain on a future vlog. Brilliant, guys, and it's been wonderful to see you, and all being well. I'm going to be back in November. We'll do it all over again.
Yeah. See you again, Neil. Look after yourself.
Have a cute dog alert. Come on. Cute dog alert. Found some crumbs. I will walk through the cafe, not really get anybody in, just so you can see the community cafe and film outside. Guys, brilliant. So, so again, I won't get people in, but fantastic community space, community cafe, fantastic staff, amazing, doing their bit. And I'll just give you a quick look here outside. So there you are. That's another little organisation and some people that do an incredible amount of very difficult work in their community. So hope you found that interesting. Right, so I was hoping that this spare wheel would sort of fit underneath the flappy thing in the boot, where there is space for a pram wheel, and it doesn't fit, so it's gonna have to sit there like that. But at least I've got peace of mind, and I put myself a traditional jack and stuff underneath that now. So yeah, peace of mind. So when we were talking to Paul and Tina just earlier, and Hazel, we were all involved in a local community centre called the Timberley Community Centre, and rumour had it back then that the community centre was haunted, and then we were talking about if we'd had any experiences of seeing ghosts or anything, and which, funny enough, all of us pretty well had stories to tell. So have you ever been in a haunted building, and do you have any ghost stories to tell? We were freaking ourselves out about some of the things that that went on in the Timber Community Centre. Right, so another day, and I am going to start to clear my car. Well, say clear the car. Caden's baby seat's in the car, so we saw Caden and Lucy, my other daughter, and Hannah last night. I've got a seat protector in for Rasha, and I'm going to slowly now start to put some bits and bobs into the car for what I'm taking back to the nurseries. So I'm filming this on, what day is it today? Tuesday. And I'm going up on Thursday morning. So I'm going to clear the car today. I've got a big pile of stuff to go, which I think you saw the other day. Tomorrow I'm going to do a food shop, a provision shop. And then tomorrow night get the final stuff in, ready to get down to Lincolnshire. Right, let's go back to the car and start to take a few things out of the car. Right, so this little area here, this is a cover for Rasha. So normally this is right over all the back seat, but we're going to shrink that down so she's got some room there, because there's a lot of stuff to get in the car. And I'm going to take the baby seat out now and bring in some stuff what I can start to load up. Right, place for Rasha. I've got stuff down there, and some stuff here, so that's going. And next lot of bits and bobs in here. So I've still got 2 boxes of bits. I've got my laptop, and then basically quilt and bed in, so the car will be pretty full. That's a lot of it in. So let me go and get some diesel now and get fueled up. Another job out of the way. Right, I'm gonna finish this little video off here. I know it's relatively short. A lot of running about to do at the minute. I hope possibly to get another vlog up over the next couple of days, and then after that, if everything goes to plan, I'll be seeing you at the nurseries. The guy that's going to be doing some t-shirts and hoodies and things for me as well, I'll get some links over to him. He's going to be putting some items which I've said are okay into his shop, and as ever I'll put a link down below if you want to get hold of a Campsite Warden sticker. Right guys, as ever, if you're new here and you're a new subscriber, thank you ever so much. We really appreciate you viewing here and things like that. Look after yourselves. See you on the next one.